What's going on? It's What You Want in Ark Survival Evolved. We're at the Northern Ice Cave. 18.5, 29.6 are your coordinates. We have two artifacts available in here, the Devourer as well as the Clever. It's going to be a two-part video. This one, part one, is going to be for the Devourer. Come on into the ice cave. You are going to want a strong mount. I prefer my bear for most of them. He does have pretty high health and some solid attack. His melee is pretty high as well. Come on down the ramp. This first area that you come into is pretty empty except for some Yeti, some spiders, some wolves, maybe some saber-tooths. Fight them if you have to. Fight them if you want to. I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible. I'm going to go ahead and put on my water tank. You will need scuba gear for this part, just a tank. You're going to have to swim quite a distance. Your mount is also going to need to have fairly high oxygen content. Come on down the ramp. Fight them if you have to. This pond here is where you're going to want to go swimming. And when you get to the bottom of this first part here, there's two options as far as where to go. We're going to go through the hole and head to the Devourer. All the way at the bottom you'll see some pillars, some stalagmites, stalactites that have met to form pillars. That's the way to the Clever. This way right here through the round hole is the Devourer. This way over here to the left, the Clever. This is the way we want to go. Like I said, you do need a scuba tank. You're not going to be able to hold your breath for that long. Maybe if you make up some of the Lazarus chowder, you might be able to make it. Scuba gear definitely gets you there, though. The oxygen on my bear is pretty high. Don't have anything to worry about with him. We are on the center map, playing on 5th Lobe Ark Server. We do have 2 times taming experience, as well as gathering during the week. On the weekend, we have a 4 times evolution event. During that evolution, we go up to 4 times taming experience and harvesting. 15 times baby maturation speed. Drop by and sign up and come on in if you like. Follow this ice cave around. It's hard to get lost. It looks kind of complicated, but really there's only one way to go. There's no side tunnels. Some of these stalagmites, stalactites can be a little confusing, but just keep on going. If you get lost, just follow a wall. Worst case scenario, you'll wind up going to the end, turning around and coming back. Once it opens up a little bit like this, look up. Here's the way to the artifact. And once you come up, typically there's going to be something there that wants to eat you. Just be aware, be ready to attack. And if you don't have a mount quite as strong as this bear, just plan on force feeding. Get his health back up. You may come in and play it a little safe. Maybe you want to use a rifle to pick him off, or a bow. Something to work them down a little bit before they get to your bear, or your mount, your wolf, whatever you decide to bring in here. And I'm going to try to run through here as quick as possible. As always, every cave that you go into, make sure you keep your eyes open, check your corners, look around for cave drops. You never know where they may be hiding. Come on around up the stairs here to the left of the area there. Just circle around to take out these saber-tooths. And just past them is the first artifact we have available. Come along the walkway out on this little ledge here. Artifact of the Devourer. Come on in, grab your artifact. Get your booty. It's what you're here for. Get something good. I think once or twice I may have seen a drop down there in the pool below. That one down there, I don't really see anything in there now. We'll take a closer look a little bit later. Looks pretty empty right now. But as I always recommend, check your corners. You never know where those cave drops are going to be. Come on down the stairs over here. Hang a right. After you kill that dire wolf. Down this hallway, there's almost always a cave drop. It is kind of close quarters though, usually congested with spiders, wolves, saber-tooths, you know, the usual. Yetis in the ice caves can be extremely strong, especially if they wind up ganging up on you. You can either try to run past them, try to take them out one at a time, and clear these wolves out. I'm going to try to sneak past those two Yetis right there. I think I can make it by him. This seems alright. There's a cave drop. There's more Yetis. Those Yetis did not let me go by him. And they called all their friends. Alright. Well, just like I said, if you have a strong mount, shouldn't be a big deal. Looks like I'm in a decent spot right here. Oh, that saber knocked me off. I'm not in such a good spot right here. The knockback on those Yetis pretty powerful, especially when you get 3 or 4 of them like that beating on you at the same time. Come on, squishy thing. Looks like you're making decent work of it. Down to about half health. All right. Yeah, I feel a little better now. Got one lingering here. Shouldn't be an issue. Handle one at a time, no problem. Maybe want to play it a little more cautious if you come in here without a mount. Or maybe your mount's not that strong. My bear here has nearly 9,300 health. Somewhere roughly around 500 melee. What do we got here? An apprentice Fiomia saddle. That Dino needs to stay safe too. This tunnel right here does get glitchy occasionally. You'll wind up into a spot where it seems like you run into a clear wall. Just back up, reposition yourself, come at it again. Usually right here is one of those spots. Boop, boop. There it is. In this particular spot, I think the best place is over by that oil node right there. Kind of slip on by around the corner. Left a little open spot there and take off. Top of this ledge also there's an artifact here usually. Or occasionally. What do we pull out of there today? An Ascendant shotgun. Nice. We'll go play with that. Follow the ledge around. Kill what you need to. If you like, run by what you don't need to. Come down these stairs ahead. We will make a quick run around the bottom area just to make sure we didn't miss any cave drops. I'm going to go ahead and force feed my bear here real quick. I'll be back in just a moment. Get him some health back. Feed him a little food. Alright, well. Getting a little tired of the feeding, so I'm going to go ahead and stop there. We'll call that good. He's got about 3/4 of his health left. Give him a little more melee with his level up. Let's see what else we have down here. Mostly this cave is just a big circle, so like I said, it's hard to get lost. If you're not really sure where you're at, just follow a wall around. You'll probably wind up making a big circle. The pool in the middle where you came in is the only way out, so if you wind up in another pool and there's no way down, you're in the wrong one. Well, let's take a look over here where that pool was, the small pool below the artifact. Definitely does not seem like there's anything in there. I'm going to skip these guys, run around here. Just taking a quick peek for any more cave drops. Try to find that loot. And That definitely does it for this area. I'm going to hop back on in the water here. This is the one that we came up. Drop on down. Don't forget to put your scuba gear on. If you do, you'll remind yourself when you hear you drowning. Swim on out the way you came. Don't forget to take your animal with you. Swim out the way you came, and like I said, if you get lost down there, just follow a wall. You'll be alright. You'll find it eventually. Make sure you have some scuba gear. I do bring some flippers just in case something happens to the bear. But as long as you have a tank, you'll be just fine. Come on into the ice cave. Chase down the artifact of the Devourer. Get your loot. Get your booty. Kill some animals. Do what you want. Go live your life. Play the game. Let me know if there's something you'd like to see. We'll catch you next time.